Hi everyone, so today we're going to be learning how to play We Don't Believe What's on TV by 21 Pilots, the acoustic version, and it was requested from me by Life as Alexis, I believe. I'll put their name right here. And so the chords you're going to need are A, A7, B minor, D flat, or aka C sharp, D, E, and G flat minor. So A is going to be your first finger on the second string, first fret, your second finger on the top string, second fret. To go from A to A7, you're just going to take your second finger off so that it's just your first finger on the second string, first fret. Pretty easy to go between those two chords. B minor, you're going to bar the second fret and then put your third finger on the top string, fourth fret. And I press my second finger against my first so it's out of the way. For D flat, or aka C sharp, there's a couple of ways you can do it. The regular way is to bar the first fret and place your pinky finger on the bottom string, fourth fret. That can be a little difficult, so another way that you can play it, and the way that I will be playing it, is to bar the fourth fret and place your third finger on the top string, sixth fret. So it's very similar to B minor, it's just shifted up, so you're barring the fourth fret and pressing down on the top string, sixth fret. Next will be D, which will be your first finger on the top string, second fret, your second finger on the second string, second fret, and your third finger on the third string, second fret. And then we have E, which there's also a couple more ways you can play this chord. This one's more difficult. One way you can play it is place your first finger on the bottom string, second fret, your third finger on the top string, fourth fret, third finger on the second string, fourth fret, and fourth finger on the third string, fourth fret. However, I'm not going to be playing it this way. I'm going to be barring the fourth fret, just like the D flat chord, and placing my pinky finger on the bottom string. I believe this is the seventh fret. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oops. Which I believe is a little easier, especially switching between the chords. You can decide whichever one you want to use. Also, last chord is G flat minor. So you're going to put your first finger on the second string, first fret, your second finger on the top string, second fret, and your third finger on the third string, second fret. Strumming pattern wise, I'm just going to be using two types of strumming patterns. The first one is down, up, down, up. That's it. Down, up, down, up. And so that's going to be during the verses or whatever, because you're going to be plucking, and then you play down, up, and then switch down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the other strumming pattern I will be using is down, down, up, down, up, which I'll be doing in the chorus and pre-chorus and all that other stuff, which it'll be like down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. The chords for the intro and all the verses is going to be G flat minor, E, A. And for the regular version, the way that you would do that would be and then switch to E. Yeah. But that ain't what we're doing, because we're doing the acoustic version. So for the acoustic version, you're going to have some plucking before you play those three chords. So for the plucking, you're going to start off with the bottom string, fourth fret. I suggest using your third finger, but you can use your fourth finger, whichever is easier, depending on like your hands or ukulele, whatever. So your third finger on the bottom string, 4th fret, and you're just going to pluck the bottom string. And then you're going to switch to your first finger, still on the bottom string, 2nd fret, and again pluck the bottom string. So switching from those two. And then you're going to take your hand off and then pluck the bottom string again. So dun dun dun. Just practice that until you can get that really good. And then once you have the plucking, right after you pluck the last note, you switch to the G flat minor with the down up down strumming pattern. So down up down, down up down, down up down. So do the plucking. We don't G flat minor E A, because it's G flat minor E A, and what we G flat minor E A, we have all G flat minor E A. So moving on to the pre-chorus. The chords for that are going to be B minor, G flat minor, A, A7, B minor, D, E. So, starting off on B minor, now we're going to be doing the down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. I'm going to go real slothly. And so you're going to put B minor, that's barring the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the top string, 4th fret. So starting with the very slowly and softly. I need to know, G flat minor, that when I fail, you'll still be A. Take off, going from G flat minor to A is you just take off your 3rd finger. So when I fail, you'll still A here. And then just take your 2nd finger off for A7. Go back to B minor, because if you stick around, how do you pretty sounds and we'll make. Go to E, money selling your hair. And now we go to the chorus. The chords for the chorus are going to be D flat, aka C sharp, D, A, E, and just repeating that. So, starting on D flat, I'm going to be doing the barred version and doing the down, down, up strumming pattern. I don't care what's D in your hair, I just A wanna know what's on your E mind. Now we repeat those same things. I used to say I wanna D before a mo, but B A, cause of you I might think E twice. On to verse 2, it's the very same thing as the beginning, just with different words. So remember the plucking, 4th fret bottom string to 2nd fret bottom string, and then nothing, and into the chords. So also remember you're switching strumming patterns to down up down up. What if my G flat minor dream E does not A happen? Would I just G flat minor change what I've E told my A? Don't wanna G flat minor I E, I would A. When I wake, G flat minor E A. We go back into the pre-chorus and then the chorus again, and that's pretty much it. I will go through those two. You can keep playing along with me if you want, or just go ahead and practice by yourself. So I'm going to play through the rest of it, and you can join me if you want. So starting on B minor. Need to know that G flat minor, when I fail, you'll still be A here. Take off the 2nd finger, ooh, B minor. Cause if you stick around, how do you pretty sounds and we'll make E, money selling your hair. And then D flat, I don't care what's D in your hair. I just A, wanna know what's on your E mind. Used to say I want a D before a mold, but because A of you I might think E twice. And just repeat that. D flat, I don't care what's D in your hair. I just A, wanna know what's on your mind. E, mind. D flat, used to say I wanna D, die before a mold, but B, A, cause of you I might think E twice. Oh yeah, yeah. And then to end it, you could just do the plucking stuff for just like a couple more times. Also wanted to tell y'all thank you so much for subscribing and all that stuff. Can't believe I'm getting subscribers. And just let me know anything else that you want covered or tutorials for. Tutorials? And how I can make my tutorials better. I don't care what's in your head.